Now, you must have seen these adorable penguins in the animated film Madagascar or Happy Feet. They're playful, clever, and impossible to forget. But in the real world, their distant cousin in Antarctica is facing a serious fight for survival. And we're talking about the emperor penguin. Now, the emperor penguin, which is the largest of all penguin species, has now been officially declared endangered by the International Union for Conservation of Nature. Now, the change in status from near threatened to endangered highlights the growing impact of climate change on species that depend on ice to survive.
So emperor penguins are emblematic species. They have a very high profile in the media. So you have March of the Penguins and Happy Feet. Programs like that really sort of elevate them in the public eye, and when their populations start to decline, that obviously generates far wider concern.
Well, emperor penguins rely heavily on stable sea ice as a platform to live, hunt, and breed. But rising global temperatures are causing that ice to melt and break apart much earlier each year. And as a result, their population is rapidly declining. Scientists warn that if current trends continue, their numbers could drop by nearly half by the 2080s. Satellite data already paints a worrying picture. Around 20,000 adult penguins, nearly 10% of the population, disappeared between 2009 and 2018 alone. The IUCN Red List now places emperor penguins just 2 steps away from being extinct in the wild. And they're not alone. The Antarctic fur seal has also been moved to endangered, while the southern elephant seal is now listed as vulnerable. And this as warming oceans disrupt food supplies and ecosystems. And as climate change reshapes the planet, even the most resilient creatures of the frozen world may not survive without urgent global action.
Antarctic fur seals over the last nearly 3 decades, they have been declining pretty steadily. So it doesn't really surprise me. What is surprising is the speed of the decline, and that's the reason why they have been listed as endangered. Normally, for a very abundant species like the Antarctic fur seal, there used to be 3.5 million, which is quite a big number.